day 24 of the boot camp. I think. Multiband compressors. What is a multiband compressor? Well, we already talked about compressors in previous episodes. Right? Basically, it squashes your audio and you can bring it back up. Make sure it maintains a similar level. Consistent level at least. So what is a multi-band compressor? Let's think about it for a second. Multi-band has multiple bands. What else has multiple bands? EQ. You have to move this dot, whatnot. Ooh, I'm kind of the hat for a second. So let me show you good examples of what is some good multi-band compressors. So let's start off with some of the common multi-band compressors. This one looks like a whole lot. This one looks like a whole lot of nothing. They all do pretty much same thing. Remember we talked about thresholds and compressor? Start with this one already. You already see it here. If we go here, let's just start moving something. This goes down, up, and if we look on the top left, you see how it says gain? Okay, so this is our gain knob. And we look right here, you see how it says gain? Boost everything up. Okay, so that's the gain. So what does it mean? Range. Oh, this is like some thingamajiggy going on. So we know whatever it's doing, it's gonna make it go this way. Wherever the pink, purple thing is at, that's what it's gonna make the audio do. Attack, really no attack and release. That's already common stuff. We have these up here. Let's move one. Okay. Moving this either more this or that way. Move this. Moving it either way here or all the way there. And we have high frequencies. Alright. Let's see, this seems just to move. Right, the wideness. And see like this stuff here. It's like these little blue ones, right? These little blue ones here. So, what exactly do we do with the multi-band compressor? Like to get my audio, my trash audio again. Okay, so let's start with this one right here. As you can tell, it's already reacting. Audio is going through in here. Let's start with these two. This one right here and this one at this end. We know if we move this, it moves that one. And then move this, it moves that one. Let's move the threshold where the yellow line is at. Hey, look, it's really doing something. Nice. You see, it's like reducing that down. Let's boost it up. Hello. Let's make it wider. Hello. Okay. Make it thinner. Okay. That's what that does. Alright, we know it does that. Range. Let's see. Yeah, boost this down. We see it's going like that. Or we can boost it up. So, I guess, at a certain point, if I move this back up, and let's put the gain back down. So, depending on where I put this. So, the range is wherever the compressor is gonna go. So, what do we want to do? First, let's lower this down because our range is all the way up. It's gonna be boosting. That's what we want. So we gotta lower it down to here. No matter where I am now, because it's down here. Basically, if I'm up close, yeah. Hey guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? Kind of sounds pretty much the same. Basically, just making sure that the EQ on this area stays the same no matter what. Even if I move further back. But normally you wouldn't use something like that. You would use it to react if there's like a weird frequency. So let's boost this up. Make it as skinny as possible. And let's boost this up even more. Like that. Alright? And as I move this, you're gonna hear it sound weird. So, and let's put it. Now you guys can hear me only on OBS. But as I move, you'll be able to hear the audio on FL Studio. See how ugly that sounds? Let's keep moving. That's it, pretty much. Oh, yes. Yeah, ugly that sound. Hurts your ear probably. So let's move it back here. You found it. This is that ugly sound right here. So what you would do, put it back down here, and then reduce it downwards. That way anytime I go, it don't sound that weird. So now the audio pretty much sounds the same, except now you got that weird frequency out the way. That's one way to use a multiband compressor. Now I would use the high end, basically this right here, ignoring this little blade, basically it removes over. Alright, instead of 4 sections, we're making it 3. So wherever this was here is no longer activated. It's now the yellow one. We're gonna be using this one right here. So let's say we want to make sure our audio is extra crispy. Bring this up. Now it's super crispy, right? But we like how that sound. Let's say we like how that sound, right? Yeah. But the moment I say like the S word, it's super sharp, right? So it don't sound that bad unless I say S word. Sounds horrible. So what we would do is, let's see, you see the threshold? Whenever I say S word, then we will lower the range, basically, as far as it can go. Now, when I talk normal, it sounds crispy, even if I say, yes, sir, yes, sir. Let's bypass it. Yes, sir. It sounds good, but the moment I make it like this, the audio sounds even more crispy without making it sound horrible when I say S words or CH, like chair, chair, stare, stable, I'm sick. So those are more common ways to use a multiband compressor. The next way is, let me show you, this middle one. This middle one sounds like a walkie-talkie, sounds like a radio. Me personally, I don't like it. But to not remove it completely, like this, and make me sound muffled, kind of. What I do instead is I will lower the range a little bit and then have it react a little bit to the audio. So then depending on whatever word I say or the volume of this frequency, it will remove it whenever it needs to, basically, if it goes a little too much. It might sound a little bit different, but I find it for me and my microphone, I like it like that. Any other multiband compressor, pretty much the same thing. FabFilter Pro and B. This one gives you as many as you want. So if I want to add, or just not as many, gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 bands that you can work with. Now me personally, that's a lot. I like to divide them by 3. And the same thing. You see that the range? Alright. You have threshold here. So let's do it on the one with the S over here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's lower the range. And let's put it on yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So if I talk normal, like normal, without using any words with an S in it, Peter, people, paper, now words with S, silicone, sick, stable, snake. You see how much more it goes down when I use the word yes, chair, pickle, milk, Obama. Obama, you see, it stays up until I start using words with S in it. So Japan basically does the opposite. It goes back down and it boosts it up whenever it hits this here. Most of the time, you guys would just be using compress. Then you have your attack and release, your ratio, alright? And your knee. What is the knee? So knee is basically, think of it like this. Think of your threshold as a line. And this is at, let's say, negative 6 dB. That's when you have your threshold. Well, negative 16, actually. Your threshold at negative 16. That's when the audio will start compressing. So the moment your audio goes past it, immediately, once it past it, boom, it kicks down. This immediate is a hard knee. A soft knee basically means it recognizes the line before it happens. So it kind of start like going slower. Kind of deal. That makes sense. Instead of like, boom, get back down. You're like, hey, yo, do it like a detour, bro. All right, got you. All right, kind of like that. Instead of like this, it's like that. But still keeping it skinny. All right, let's say originally it was like this. Now, it's a soft knee. Basically like that. So, you would use a hard knee if you're doing like a lot of variants. But soft knee allows it to kind of start working before it reaches the threshold. But that's basically it. All you gotta look at. You're using to keep certain frequencies tamed while still being able to boost them or reduce them. Lastly, you have the OTT. It does the same thing. Except for this one, it's a little bit simpler and complicated at the same time. If you put it on max, it sounds like it's doing a lot. Because also, it's compressing your vocals, your voice, and EQ. In my opinion, if you're gonna use it, put it anything below 50. And then think of these lines here, it's the threshold. This has what it seems to be a hard knee, a soft knee, and a hard knee. Let's boost this one. Put it all the way up. Yes! First if I put it down. Yes, yes sir. Yeah, yes sir. Yes sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's do it for this one. Put it all the way up. Yeah. 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 Alright. Let's boost it. Yeah. Yeah. Trying to give you a splash. Alright. Let's do it for the low. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, the upward and downwards. Think of it as the in and out gain is separate from the upwards and downwards. The in gain basically means feeding it into the compressor. You see, like this sounds different. It's only in volume compared to this. Alright? You see that? It's completely different. Different compared to just this. Just making the volume louder. Downward, instead of going this way, it's going this way. It's pushing it down. Alright? And obviously out gain is like that. So this was, like I said, it's a little bit simpler but confusing. But all you gotta know, like if I do it like that, it sounds like completely crazy, bro. What did I just do? You get very experimental with OTT. This is very powerful in my opinion. So, with that being said, here's your homework. Play around with multiband compressor. See if you can add it somewhere into your preset, mix, whatever. See if you can control like the S's. Do your homework. Figure it out, play around with it, see what you can add to it. Just see if you can make your audio boost it down, left, right, figure it out like that. That's how you figure out things, all right? Like I said in the beginning of the boot camp, you figure out by doing, not just watching. So there's no limit to what you can do. Lock in, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.